Did you know that you had angels in prayer? See, whenever you say something, there's angels that are waiting to do some work on your behalf. I want to prove that to you by just telling you a story about this guy by the name of Jacob. See, Jacob remembered some of the things that his father and his grandfather was telling him, Abraham, Isaac, and then Jacob, if you know the story, over there in the book of Genesis, in the first book of the Bible. And he was, Jacob was a roughneck. He was one of those ones that was a little bit bad. He stole his brother's birthright and the blessing. And then his brother wanted to fight him, and he just, had mama say, go to my brother's house in the next town over. So he had to leave his surroundings just to have a better quality of life by the choices he made. Well, while he was on his way, he passed this place, and he began to get tired. In his dream, he saw angels going up this ladder and down this ladder. And he had enough sense to remember what his father and grandfather were telling him about angels coming in and taking whatever you say on earth up and down into heaven. They were getting their assignments by the people that was on earth. And so he remembered that. He went over to live with his uncle, his mom's brother, and for 21 years he served him. I mean, you gotta recognize he had to work really, really hard. So much so that he ended up with 4 wives. They came back 21 years later, and because he was going back to his hometown, he was a little bit scared. But he went back to his hometown, and he sent some of his family and his servants and all the land that he acquired because God had blessed him while he was hanging out with his uncle for 21 years working for him. And he fell asleep in that same exact spot. And this time, he saw a dream of the angels going up and down. Well, this time it wasn't a dream. This time he grabbed one of the angels going up and down, and he wrestled with him. He was wrestling with him. He was fighting him. And he basically fought this angel, and so much so that it was getting morning time. See, when you sleep and have dreams, the angels are going up and down. And so it was getting morning time, and the angel elbowed him and fought him and hit him so hard that he hurt his thigh. He now is limping and hopping around, and the angel looked at him and says, what do you want from me? And he says, I want to just have peace so that when I go back home, my brother won't be upset with me. I want to just have some love so that when I go back home, my family will know that I'm a changed person. And the angel looked at Jacob and said, no longer will your name be Jacob, which means trickster, swindler, conniver. Your name will be now Israel, the father of many nations, for you have fought with God and you won. Your prayers have been answered. He goes off to meet his brother. His brother received him, and they're great in the land. And the 12 tribes of Israel, his seed was blessed. He has 12 children, and those are the 12 tribes of Israel. See, God loves you so much that he sent a way for you and I to pray, even when we are not all that and don't know what to say. But we remember what mama and daddy and auntie and grandma and everybody that was around us that taught us just a little bit about prayer. And you and I have the opportunity to begin to pray our words out about what we say. Listen, I have a free gift for you. Go to www.treneeinspires.com. Grab a copy of your free gift. It will help you, encourage you to pray, and know that angels are watching over you. And you command your day when you say your prayers, and they're waiting to go and bring you what you want and bring it back into your life. Speak the word only through prayers. Your angels are ready to work for you. Until then,